Hey everybody, Ronnie here. My truck is not fixed yet, but they know what's wrong. Yesterday, they had to do the radar, and they've managed to trace the problem down. It is the main wiring harness. So they're trying to source a new wiring harness for me. No guarantee on whether they've got it. I'm waiting for a phone call to find out. If they've got it or can get it from nearby today, then I will get my truck back today. If they don't have it nearby, then it'll probably be tomorrow before I can go. But that's my update on that. And now for something completely different. Okay, not completely different. They did find the wiring harness. It won't be here until tomorrow, but they'll get it in tomorrow. They'll get it installed, and I will get my truck back tomorrow. Yay. Now, for something completely different. Okay, so this story is, I want to read it to you because it is stupid and asinine. So there is this couple, a husband and wife team, Richard and Dawn Thompson. They were ready to experience the clean restrooms, fresh jerky, and of course the Beaver branded merchandise of a Buc-ee's. They were, unfortunately, and this was on April 25th, so about a week ago, kicked out. They had driven through the Southeast for the past 10 years and had spotted Buc-ee's while cruising the interstate highways several times, hoping one day to step inside. Now, if you've ever been by a Buc-ee's, you know it's not someplace you're going to go with an 18-wheeler. 70 feet of truck and trailer is not a good plan. So in September, this is a little backstory to them, but in September of 2022, they decided to sell their home in Liberty City, Ohio, and become full-time truckers. They had just completed a trailer drop off in the Houston area, and they had they were going to do their reset, and so they decided to get the Buc-ee's experience over in Baytown. They went in the store. Dawn picked out 5 outfits over the course of about half an hour, stuff to send to their grandkids. And while they were exploring the massive wall of beef jerky, 2 Buc-ee's employees confronted the couple. Thompson says, "We were seriously just taking in the atmosphere. They approached us and asked my husband if it was his truck. And they said, 'You're not allowed to purchase anything here. You have to leave now.' They couldn't even buy the stuff they were holding on to. They were just not allowed to buy. They were confused because the semi-truck was bobtailing. It was just parked. It was admittedly taking up 2 spaces, but it wasn't in the fuel aisles or anything like that. Let's see if I can make this visible. But there's their truck. You can see it's just an old Cascadia. It's not in bad shape, looks straight, and for some reason that was just too much. So they said that the workers escorted him out of the store after explaining the semi-trucks are not allowed on the property. There were RVs there and cars and trucks, but not a semi-truck. But really, what's the difference between an RV and a bobtail semi? These people live in this truck. And I've seen people at campgrounds with Class 8 semis. Not with a trailer like ours, but that was hauling a very large RV. I don't know. Says that she reached out to the company twice since the incident and has not heard a single thing from Bucky's corporate office. She shared her experience on social media where other truckers contacted her and said they experienced the same situation. The funny thing is, not funny, but the thing that makes this asinine is they're all upset that a semi-truck was brought onto their property. And yes, there are absolutely signs that say no semis. So that's there. But the fact is they do have semis that come in. They have to get deliveries. Maybe it's not a semi, maybe it's a large box truck, but it's still a commercial vehicle. And they have to have fuel. Have you seen those places? They have all kinds of just giant row of fuel pumps. So where does that fuel come from? All right, they have to let semis on the property just to get the fuel. But yeah, the sign says no 18-wheelers. That's what it says. The thing is, if you're bobtailing, you don't have 18 wheels. I understand that maybe the parking lot's not designed to handle the weight of a semi-truck. But the way that they handled this is really the big thing. This is like my issue with the Peterbilt mechanics in Washington and Oregon not doing their job. But this goes beyond that, because the truck was already there. All right, the people had been in the store for half an hour. They had picked out things. They were getting ready to check out, and we're told, no, you can't buy anything. You got to get your truck out of here. So who do you think is in the wrong on this one? Is it the couple for bobtailing in and ignoring the no 18-wheeler sign, even though they didn't have 18 wheels? Or is it Bucky's for basically just being assholes and not replying when they are being sent requests for communication? Let me know what you think. Hopefully I'll be back on the road tomorrow at some point. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, put them in the comments down below. If you have an interest in joining Super Ego or have a question for me, give me a call. My number should be right here on the screen if I remember to put it on this time. And it will always be in the description down below. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you next time.